So today I'm going to be doing a little bit of a review on this, I think it's a 2015 Corvette Stingray. It's the 3LT, so it's a little bit higher trim level. It's actually the highest you can get in the Stingray. But I'm also doing a photo shoot for the dealership, for the Honda dealership that I work for, which is also where I'm able to review this car. We just picked it up on auction not too long ago. And here's the car. It's a 2015 with 5,300 miles, I want to say. I'll check when I get inside. But it is about to rain, so I'm going to get this going. I'll do a little video of it beforehand, a little cool little like cinematic type video, and then we'll jump straight into the review of this.
Hello?
Doesn't make sense now. Shit just got real, things are getting intense now. I hear you talking about me a lot, boy, you speak French now. Giving me a sign, so I gotta take a hit now. I hate you all night, do you wanna hang right now? On the east side, you know I'm with the gang right now. You say, do I wanna watch, do I know what time it is right now? It's after 2 AM and there's asking a lot of you right now. All she talking about is come and see for us, come and see for us. You don't ever come to me, you don't ever come to me. All she ever says, come and see for us, come and see for us. You don't ever come to me, you don't ever come to me, you don't ever come to me. I've been up for 2 whole days thinking what I did to keep you going. Thumbing through the voicemails that you left me telling me what I went wrong. I'll admit I'm sorry when I've been, I'm truly sorry. Things change, people change, feelings change. So never thought the circumstances would have changed you. You said you never should've known, and I believed you when it's all done. But either way, it's still nobody that I can't even lie. I swear these days, all you say is come and see for us, come and see for
And
us.
the 3LT is going to have all the options on the interior. Sitting down here. It is the 7-speed manual, and these cars, I'm pretty positive, come with 450 horsepower. So nothing like crazy. I've done a review on a Hellcat before as well, which is pretty much double that, almost, well, 707. But yeah, this car is a lot lighter though, so it's gonna be a totally different feel. This is a really nice car. I would love to own a Corvette someday. Alright, so as far as the audio goes, this car has a wonderful audio. The sound system of this thing is just wonderful. I love the sound system of this. Right now, the person that had it before or something has the bass turned quite a bit up, so on lower volumes it's pretty bassy, but when you get in the higher volumes it sounds great. Other than that, the interior is very nice. I love this material. It's leather on some parts, but then this is like a soft touch plastic. It feels just nice. It doesn't feel cheap. I mean, it is a $50,000 car, so you wouldn't think they would cheap out on the interior, but it does. Everything feels very nice on the interior. And then the 7-speed manual. I love the gearboxes on these. They feel wonderful, and then their clutches are even better. This car, and I think like one of the newer 5.0 Mustangs, I think they have some of the best gearboxes and clutches that are in production right now that I felt. I didn't really like the Challengers all that much. They're not bad, but again, this one and the 5.0 Mustangs have some of the best gearboxes I've felt out of a newer car. There's a little Stingray badge there at the bottom. One other thing I wanted to mention was the different, like the mode selector here. You can change the modes, and it actually does change the exhaust note as well. So when you put it in track mode, it does get louder. So that's pretty cool. I think that's a really cool feature that they added. I wish you could start the car in track mode. As far as I know, I was messing with it earlier and I couldn't get it to start in track mode. It always start in touring. So I don't know if there's a way to get it to start in track mode so you get that nice cold start. But yeah, as far as I know, you can only start it in the touring mode. this car is very easy to daily drive. Like, it feels nice and comfortable. The seat is nice and relaxed. I mean, if you're a bigger person, I could understand this might be a little bit different, or if you have troubles getting into smaller vehicles because this thing is very low, you might have a little bit of troubles there. But as far as for me, like coming from a 350Z, this is very, very comfortable. This is more comfortable than my car for sure. I could definitely do some long road trips in this thing. I don't think it'd be that bad. Everyone else that I've heard complains about it, but honestly, I don't think it's that bad at all, really. But I don't think the camera's gonna pick it up, but the exhaust on this thing is just great. Like, even from factory, it just sounds wonderful. It's great. And then when you let off, it does little backfires and stuff. Oh, it's great. I love it. It's just an all-around fun car to drive. I love driving this thing. We've had a Corvette before. It was also the 7-speed manual. It was a 2LT, I believe. So it wasn't quite as nice as this one, but definitely still a fun car. I drove that one around a little bit, but I didn't really drive it out on the streets too much like I have with this one. So definitely this is like the first time I've really drove this car out on the streets. And I have to say, the more and more I drive it, the more and more I love it. This car is just, oh man. And the power is definitely there. This is a car that I could, if I bought this car right now, I would be pretty scared to put it fully to the floor, like right off the bat. I'm sure you get used to it. You get used to the power in almost anything, almost anything. But this car, as of right now, definitely it puts me in my seat, gets me going. Like my car, I'm so used to it, I just don't really get that feeling anymore. It's not really a bad thing. It's just that I'm just so used to my car that I don't know. It doesn't worry me anymore. Like, I can get into it all the way and I'm not worried about it sliding out on me or anything. I mean, it doesn't really have the power to do that anyways, but this car it definitely does. So this car could definitely get you in a lot of trouble. As far as I know, as soon as you put it in track mode, the traction control gets turned off. But I'm not quite sure. I don't see a traction control button actually. Oh, it's right, maybe it's right here, yeah. Oh, okay, so traction control is off now. It wasn't off, but it is now. I thought as soon as you put it in track mode it did that, but maybe not. Maybe that's different cars I'm thinking of. I know the Scat Pack does that when you put in the, I don't know if they call it track mode on those, but when you put it in the sport trim or whatever you want to call it, it takes traction control off for you. So, but this car actually will leave it on. That's kind of interesting. One thing I really love about this car is everything is sloped towards the driver. It's just, who cares about the passenger? This is all about the driver. This is a driver's car for sure. Kind of gives me, I don't want to compare it to this, but kind of like the 90s JDM vibe where like the Supras are sloped to the driver. Not so much, but the 300ZX kind of has this similar vibe. Like, you just feel like it's a driver's car for sure. And it doesn't care about the passengers or anything like that. Everything is focused towards the driver. So it's definitely cool that they did that. I love how it slopes like that. When you're sitting in the passenger seat, you just feel so excluded from everything. You're just the passenger when you're in this thing. So I really like that. Another thing, I don't know if you can see it on the camera, but on the little vent right here on the passenger side, you can actually adjust the controls right over there. You can adjust your seat, you can put on ventilated seats, you can put on heated seats, and you can also adjust your temperature on that side. So that's actually really cool. I think it's really cool that they put them all the way over there, so that's pretty cool. As far as the dials and everything go, it's a wonderful system. I love the setup of it. It looks really nice. You can move the screen down, you can move the screen up. It's pretty cool. I don't know what I would ever actually use that for, but I guess you could use it for something. Oh, looks like there's a wreck right here. Hopefully we don't get stuck behind this tow truck that's stopping for this wreck. Wonder what happened. I don't know if you guys can see this, but I will try to move it. But yeah, there's a wreck right there. I'm not quite sure what happened. I just love the seating position in this car is just great. Like, you just feel low, you feel back. I'm like all the way back, relaxed. You can see everything, everything's in touch. Like, I can grab everything. It's just, I don't know, I really like the seating position in this car. It's very, very comfortable. If you guys don't know about the PDR mode, it's actually really cool. There's a camera right up here, and it can record in front of you, and it also records audio, which is actually really cool. So if you set that up, then you can start, like if you put an SD card in it, I can't remember where the SD card slot is, I think it's in here. But once you put an SD card in it, you can start recording video, and it actually records audio as well. It's actually pretty dang good. Our last Corvette that we had, we tested it out on. It actually works really well, and you can also put a little, like a HUD on it, like a heads-up display, or not a heads-up display, but like a little thing on it that shows how fast you're going, what gear you're in, like can show the RPMs, all on the screen. So if you're into YouTube and stuff, then you could definitely use that and put it up for any time you go to like maybe a track event, or like you're at the drag strip, anything like that, because it shows the miles an hour right there on the screen for you, which is really cool for your audience to know exactly like what's going on and everything. So it's I thought that was a really cool feature that they did on this car. I'm sure it does somewhere. I don't know how to use this thing though. Audio performance. There we go. Whoa. See, I didn't even know you could do this. There's a performance mode on these as well. You can look at tire temperature. See, I didn't even know about any of this. Acceleration. You can see your G-forces. That's pretty cool. Wow. That's actually really neat. I love how it changes the whole vibe of the gauge now. It's in like, I don't even know. I think that's just really cool. I just can't get over the way this car sounds. I'd roll down the windows so you guys can hear a little bit more, but pretty sure if I roll down the windows, it's just going to get straight wind, so yeah, I don't want to do that. But I will take it on a little bit of a back road back here, just so I can kind of get into it a little bit again. I didn't want to do it on these streets just because there's so much traffic and everything, so. Hold up, I know this kid. So you can turn it off and on. That's how that works. Oh, that's badass. So anytime you just, it does it for you. That is fucking badass. I'm not gonna lie, I kind of hated on rev matching when I first heard about it, because I'm like, you're not even driving the actual car when you're rev matching then. Like, 'cause that's like what's fun about a manual is rev matching. But it sounds so good when you do it, even like when the car does it. It just sounds so good and it's so crisp and perfect. I'm not even mad. Come down here. Ooh. It didn't hook it all right there. That was great. Fast. God damn. Whew. This thing just picks up speed and goes. The crazy thing is I didn't even feel like I was going that quick, but yeah, definitely was going pretty quick there. Alright, well this is where I'm going to end the video, guys. Thank you guys so much for watching this little quick review of the 2015 Corvette Stingray 3LT, I believe is how you would properly say that. But yeah, I'm almost back to the dealership, so I'm gonna go ahead and end it now. Yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. Check out my other videos. I don't do reviews very often. I would like to get into doing reviews more, but sometimes I don't really like doing these just because what you guys really want to see is where I pull, or where I do a, you know, where I take off in the car, where I put it to its limit or whatever. And these are cars at the dealership, so I don't want to be doing that to the cars that we're trying to sell or anything like that. It just looks bad on us. Also, not even 100% sure I'm allowed to be doing this. I've done it in the past. I didn't get in trouble for it, but I don't really actually know. I was allowed to go take out the car to go do a photo shoot and everything. They know about all that. But as far as making this type of review and stuff, I'm not sure if I'm even allowed to. So I could get in trouble for making this video, but guess we'll find out about that. But yeah, doing videos like this is great content for the channel, so I really like to do that. I really like to show you guys these cars and everything, kind of what I think about them and everything like that. So thank you guys so much for watching, especially if you stayed this long. Have a great day, guys.